We want to take a look at Muskegon throughout the morning because this is actually new footage that we have not shown you yet. This is from early this morning until about now. So you can kind of see we started with some more wet conditions. You see the rain kind of over the tower camera as things get going for the morning drive. And then this quickly shifts, as you will be able to see here, into some more winter conditions. And then you kind of at one point see the camera covered up. And again, this tells the visibility story of the morning, while we have been seeing visibility issues all morning long. And here we kind of go into a little bit more, which I would say this is probably getting into that snow. Yep, there we go.
Okay, and where's Muskegon?
I know, basically it kind of goes away, and we've been seeing this all morning long. We've been seeing it here, especially in Muskegon. I mean, even in Grand Haven too, we've seen near whiteout conditions, and that camera covered more often than not this morning. So again, we've seen periods of clearer visibility and then some different conditions that would cover the camera up. Here's Grand Rapids throughout the morning. Again, we start with that wet rain that transitions into that wintry mix to snow there, where things really get going with the whiteout conditions in many spots.
And coming up here just in a second on this time lapse, this is what's really dangerous here, because we're seeing all this rain, and yesterday, driving through pouring rain in parts of Michigan, and then when it freezes over like that, that's how you get that quick ice, that really dangerous road conditions. It freezes on the power lines, freezes on the buildings. Looks like we're still kind of in the rain period here.
I know.
But when we do see that, but you can start to see it getting colder because you see the smokestacks from the steam of the air getting colder. That's what gets really dangerous. As looks like we got a couple glitches there. It looks like the snow's starting to come down a little bit more. Things freeze really fast, and that's what creates such a dangerous part of the road. And then you add the snow on top of it, can make it really tricky, especially before the crews can get out there.
I think what's really interesting too is earlier this morning before our show started, I was talking with meteorologist Blake Hansen, and we saw a lot of rain yesterday. And the main point of our conversation was, with that rain, here comes the snow in this footage here. But the main point of our conversation was basically, that rain washed off all of the treatment that would have been on any sort of roads. That, kind of leans into this morning when we saw almost immediate transition from rain into snow. And road crews really didn't have much time to react. So, and that's where we get those dicey road conditions when we've got maybe a layer of ice in some spots, but we also have snow now covering that ice, mixed with the visibility, mixed with the wind. It kind of is a quote-unquote perfect storm.